Today, I'm going to show you my 5-second executive presence switch that gets you commanding the room instantly. Liz is an attorney who felt like she was stuck in a professional mode trap. Her immediate instinct when in business meetings was to switch into a clinical, rigid work brain. I'm going to show you the behind the scenes of how Liz transformed with a before and after of exactly how she did that. It wasn't too long ago that I was in the same exact position that Liz was in. I was working my job and struggling on how I could speak better, both in person and on Zoom or on camera. Trying to answer the question of how do I speak better both in person or on video or Zoom when required, led me on a long journey. I studied all the best techniques and all the best methods. This eventually led me to actually being cast on various production films and theatrical stages. So let's just give it a reading. You know, just how you would normally read it.
Procedural mistakes with handling day-to-day risks involving students and employees can drain hundreds of thousands of dollars right out of your educational budget. While you're focusing on student achievement, aggressive attorneys are actively hunting for errors to exploit. What your staff doesn't know will result in budgetary loss of precious dollars that take away from your educational goals. Our legal team doesn't just defend you after a lawsuit is filed. We train your team to build compliant programs and risk management strategy from day one. Keep your dollars where they belong, with your students.
That was Liz's first reading. What we did after that first reading was get her to really focus on her why. Why did she care about her job? Once we did that, we got her to feel those feelings about why she cared. Hold on to those feelings and use those feelings in her expression to create that more textured emotional presence. Here's our second take. Nice. I love that urgency that you built in. Keep that urgency, keep that connection, keep the pacing variety that you've done. Land the landing at the end. I want to really feel like you care about the students too. Like this is for the students.
Procedural mistakes with handling day-to-day risks involving students and employees can drain hundreds of thousands of dollars out of your educational budget. While you're focusing on student achievement, aggressive attorneys are actively looking for errors to exploit. What your staff doesn't know will result in budgetary loss of precious dollars that take away from your educational goals. So our legal team doesn't just defend you after a lawsuit is filed. We train your team to build compliant programming and risk management strategies from day one. So keep your dollars where they actually belong, with your students.
Nice. Excellent. That was great. How do you feel? Like, I really felt like every time there was like a little tweak, you immediately were able to digest it and then put it back out there. And I really like that when I did feel like you cared about the students too at the end. So there was a lot more kind of just a texture with that last read. Like it was the pacing, it was the connection with me, it was the urgency in the beginning. And then at the end, you nailed that like, oh, okay, I get it. Liz also cares about the students. Here's Liz sharing her breakthrough with us when she realized that to be professional doesn't have to be boring.
One of the reasons that I really am passionate about education law is because I really care about the work that our schools do for kids. I wanted to be a teacher originally when I was in college and changed my mind on that. But when I decided to go to law school, one of the things I wanted to do was get back into education somehow and work in education law. So reshifting that around in my head of, oh, okay, I'm in work mode now. And what do I care about with work? Like, why do I do what I do?
Yes.
Was sort of the thing that I think clicked the best was, why do I actively want to help out the education system? And it's because I care about the work that schools are doing and education in general.
The next time you have something to say and you really want it to land, remember your why. Think of your why. Why are you saying what you're saying in the situation that you're saying it right now? But beyond the why, you need to feel your why. Once you feel your why, you can say the words and immediately the listener is going to understand why that's important to you and how it's connected to what you're actually saying. Here's Liz's testimonial from our session.
I really felt like it helps with managing and improving talking one-on-one with clients and also in presentations. It was really beneficial, period.
The corporate mask you've been wearing, it's completely killing your presence. You just watched how fast we fixed that with Liz dropping the fixed formal performance and letting her real voice command the attention. But watching this video doesn't fix your voice. You can't read your label from inside the jar. You need someone from the outside to look at your delivery and tell you exactly where you are leaking authority. So if you're a leader, executive, or expert creator who's tired of sounding flat, I want to help you fix it. Click on the link below and book a free 30-minute coaching session with me. I'm not going to try and hard sell you. We'll take a look at your delivery, see where your roadblocks are, and give you the exact frameworks to fix it. If you want to work further with me after that to improve, cool. If not, you keep this strategy. Click on the link below to grab a spot in my calendar. Let's unlock your real, authentic voice.